So I've taken the headlights off to redo some of the wiring, see what kind of bulbs I need to get for 12-volt bulbs. I've got the 12-volt conversion on this thing pretty much done except for the lights. My starter solenoid's sticking. It's still working, but it locks the starter and I gotta hit it with hit the top of it for it to return. So I've got a new one ordered. We're gonna have to find a block, but it's running good. It's got a lot of blow by though. So this motor, you can see, but it's got a lot of blow by. So we'll find a block or find a motor. If we find a block, we'll just go ahead and rebuild it. So if we find a motor, we'll see what kind of shape it's in and maybe put it in and run it and see how it does, or rebuild it. I haven't decided yet. So just for the heck of it, I decided to hook up our old 6-foot mower. We replaced this mower, but you know, it does still work. It's got a hole right there, it looks like. Now, it didn't have a hole in it when we were actually using it. It looks like that's the only hole in it. But surprisingly, it will lift it. The hydraulics lift it, they're strong enough. This mower is very heavy. You can see, we plated it. It's like 1/4 inch thick. We've redone it before. It rusted out and we replated it with 1/4 inch steel. Yeah, it's unfortunate that it's got another hole in it. This mower, they're not a good design the way they're made. This section and this section, they hold water. You know, it's just a square that holds water. But like I said, it is working. It's a little bit there's not much grass to try it with, and you can see it looks like a plowed over there. Well, what happened, this the lift controls, they're a little free moving and they fell down. They just kind of vibrated down. So I'm gonna have to adjust the tightness on those so they'll stay. And it fell down and it just plowed into the ground. But it is running good. Alternator's working. Like I said, it runs great. It's got good power. You know, like I said, it was running this, but the grass is, you know, it's winter. There's not really much grass. There's some back there I was able to mow a little bit. These blades are probably extremely dull, but it was doing it. We'll just need to try it in, well, I say try it. This mower is too big for it, really. It's very heavy. It makes the front end very light. You get bumps and stuff, and you can tell the front end doesn't come off the ground. You can tell it's floating though on the front. So it needs probably a 5-foot mower. About the max you would want to run with this. Like I said, this is a 6-foot. I'll do a more in-depth overview on how I wired up the alternator, but that's actually a Mitsubishi alternator. It's one I had. It was a brand new rebuilt one, or it was a rebuilt one, not a brand new. And so it's working out really well. I wired it up with a diode. The wiring on these is pretty simple. You've got an exciter wire, then a wire that runs to the regulator that's supposed to be sensing the load, and then one that goes to the battery. And this is your orange one that I wired up. And the one that senses the load and alternator to the regulator. And the green one is the exciter wire. That's we've got a diode inline so that when you cut the key off, the alternator doesn't feed back through and keep the motor running. So I actually just ran one wire from the ignition switch and then spliced another wire onto it, and then a diode, and then on the other set of diodes I put my exciter wire. So I was able to run one wire most of the way, except for of course I ran one straight to the battery, but or actually to the solenoid, the battery side of the solenoid. But ran one wire most of the way because I wanted both of these wires on the ignition switch. One of them runs through the diode, one does not, and that's how I wired up the alternator. I made a bracket for it. I made a bracket. Runs off the headphone. This is off of a Chevy Love. I had the reverse system with it. I didn't quite enough voltage. Yeah. 2 watts of switch. Had that alternator sitting on the shelf probably 20 years. My grandfather bought it for my cousin's Mitsubishi. They gave him the wrong one, or something like that happened. They offered it to him for the floor price. They paid $10 for that alternator. Opening up here at the generator, bracket off, go through, then a lock on here, then through to the back bracket on there, with the bolt. There's nuts on each side of that. So that's a real good mount to this thing without having to make, well of course I had to make the top bracket, but I did not have to make the bottom bracket. And it tucked it in tight. And that's a 5/8 by 44-inch belt. So it really worked out well. So I'm going to put this thing up for tonight. I think I'll kind of decide if I disconnect the mower or leave it hooked up. I'll probably go ahead and disconnect it. I kind of just wanted to make sure it all worked and you know, make sure I knew the PTO would spin. I want to make sure it would power. And there's an overrunning clutch for the PTO. I actually had that. Yeah, no telling how long it's been sitting on the shelf. And there's actually the PTO shaft. There's a little stub shaft, and then there's a PTO shaft that was bolted on. With it's got the stub shaft has a hole in it, and it's splined, of course. And your PTO shaft goes over with the bolt through it. So I took that out, and then this one has a pin, and so you take that off, and the green start off, and you push that pin out, slide your shaft on, then push the pin through the hole in the stub shaft, and then of course put your little screw back in and your green start, and so it's locked on there. Now I've got the overrunning clutch, and I'll just leave that on here. There's no reason. I don't think I would be running really anything other than that use hydraulics on this thing, other than a mower. So I'll just leave that on here, and we'll always have that available. So anyway, that's it. Oh, and that thing has a shear pin in it. No, that shear pin wouldn't work because it's splined. All that does is lock it in. So you need to make sure you have a shear pin on your PTO shaft. So let me unhook from this thing, and I'm going to call it a day. So thanks for watching. still need to put some covering over the that goes through the battery. This thing had a bulb in it. I took the bulb out now and just put a piece of tape over the hole. And then when I took the lights up, put the bulb back in it and wire it up. Alright, thanks for watching. Alright, one other thing. Just to show you, it's got it picked up. It's off the ground as high as it'll go. Add my weight to it. Takes the front end of the tractor off the ground. So yeah, this mower is a little too heavy.